And welcome back to game 2 of Landon the Old Guys versus Hoagie's Heroes. We are so happy to be back with you, and just as a quick reminder, Log took game 1 in a 30-minute stomp, at least on the kills. But welcome back, guys, and let me check our results for the MVP poll really quickly. It was not even close. Sloggaslasha is your Game 1 MVP. 6 votes, 75% of the votes, so shout out to him.
86 can't win MVP. Lol.
Lol.
And hopefully we are going to be getting right into this this champ select very quickly now. And yes, we indeed are. Landon the Old Guy is going to start this off with the first ban. That's the Rumble once again. No surprise there.
So what does Hero have to do to come through at them? Because if I'm Log, I to just pick champions and just run it back. Thing again.
They have to be much more mindful of some of the champion pools. They really aren't giving Landon the Old Guy's flex potential the respect it deserves. And I think it's showing up here, even in this draft. Once again, the Malphite not seeing any attention, which I don't think was the biggest problem. But also the Lux, given there are probably at least two people. There are at least two people who can play it. Actually, wait, yeah, the Torpedo's gone, so I guess it's not a concern, but you have to have a plan for that Lux this game, so expect to see
Blitz Lucian. Interesting. Blitzcrank with his new mechanic on the shield breaking is definitely strong, but more of a situational pick. If I would have seen like a, Karma coming out, yeah, then definitely pick up that Blitzcrank, but they must be really feeling that bot lane pressure.
Yeah, I don't know if I approve of showing all the cards early, and I was about to say, this is a perfect opportunity. Just kind of pick the lane with like something like a Morgana Sivir, and speak of the devil, there comes that exact lane combo out. That's going to be some bad news for the solution Blitzcrank. That being said, if they can get on top of that Sivir or that Morgana, though, it's going to be bad news. And you also have Morgana's 26-second cooldown Black Shield level 1 timing to mess with if you're Blitzcrank, because your hook's 20 seconds, but then so you'll be running cooldown and stuff, you'll be getting it back. If I'm on the side of that Morgana, I'm actually probably going to be maxing Black Shield in that lane. I'll be honest.
Honestly though, even though Morgana's Black Shield is definitely a high cooldown, tandem with Sivir's Spell Shield, if either of them, it's honestly from a big misplay. There should be little to no pressure of them landing pulls past level 3.
Yeah, something super interesting looking at the stat sheet while we go through all this. That's the first time Log has won game 1.
Ooh.
So it'll be really interesting to see how they rally from that and navigate that, because it hasn't happened.
Yeah, so on the flip side, what do you think Hoagie's Heroes has as an option to perhaps right some of the wrongs that they made in that game 1?
I think it starts here in, I think they need to pick a more easily executable that allows them to go toe-to-toe when they are throwing all these crazy team fight ultimates at them.
Yeah.
Lulu.
I agree. I agree that it begins here, and I think it ends with Vision. I mean, Vision is just going to be so massive for Hero's team, or Hoagie's here. I feel weird just calling them Hero, but like that's their name. But it's going to be so important. Yes, we love Nunu. God bless that mess. We love Nunu. We love Nunu. I think this is a super important pick for Hoagie's Heroes. Having a jungler that can be active around the map and keep up with counter ganking and keep up.
I'm thinking Jax is actually the pick here in the jungle.
Yeah, I think that could work.
I think we're looking at a top laner here, and if they pick a tank, I am seriously concerned about. Okay, never mind. Definitely Jax top. Siobhan. I'm so.
It's Kled. They're saying it's Kled.
Oh, Kled
Oh,
atop.
see,
Okay,
Kled's very helpful for that, though. I mean, you want to talk mobility.
Yeah.
Plus,
But
Hillary's
again,
Kled is pretty
Log
nasty.
has a much easier front line. Or beefy boys. Morgana Silver, definitely great. Lux, the pick potential out of Log right now with the bindings is insane, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be really hard to actually run at Log's team, field as well as the new ultimate.
You know, once again,
so,
I actually really
Sorry.
like Landon the old guys' composition a lot this game. I think it's actually better than their last one because they still have their good teamfight prowess, but they just have a lot more options covered. DPS, you have that this game in the Sivir.
Absolutely.
You have a frontline in
So,
Nunu. Go on.
Sorry, quick thing from the stat sheet. You know, I said Hillary Clinton's Kled is pretty good. Statistically, it's disgusting. His 2 games on Kled are a 16 KDA and an 11 KDA.
Oh man.
Those are his only 2 games on the champion this split. Are, like, off the charts numbers. Especially compared to his other games.
But here's the thing. Malphite is a really good pick into Kled because he can shut down his passive auto attacks, the speed that he gets from them by pressing, and really just auto attacking champion, in my opinion, against Malphite, you're just gonna have a bad time, especially if he builds properly and levels his abilities properly. It's just gonna be really difficult to deal.
You know,
especially with the changes to his W and
yeah, and you know, I don't want to be like the bearer of negativity or anything, but honestly, what the heck is Hoagie's Heroes comp, man? Like, this just doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
There's literally zero synergy. I guess you have the opportunity for Jax jungle to do some splitting, but if I wanted Jax to be a split push threat, I'd probably go more towards
Jax
throwing it top.
Oh, no.
It's they have the Kled, so it's got to be.
I really think that their comp is individual comfort. I mean, we've got Hoagie on his absolute most comfortable pick. So yeah, they swap lanes to do it, but Hoagie's on a champ he knows 100%.
Yeah, I mean, there's without
Hillary's on a champ he knows 100%.
Yeah,
you know, they're putting everybody on comfort picks because I think the game here is just try to get ahead early. You know, try to get on comfort picks so that you can't get hard gank feed in the first.
It just feels so weird. Like, Blitzcrank pull is just such a weird synergy with Jax and Shyvana, who both like to jump into the back line, and you know, or Kled, who both like to jump into the back line. And if you're yoinking somebody back to your back line, you no longer have any sort of hoping that you kill them before they kill you, especially if you pull a Nunu or a Malphite.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
yeah, no, definitely weird there. I really just think, like, not in terms of what's the best option. I think literally in terms of what probably went through their headphones and comms.
Honestly, the only pick to change is the Blitzcrank. If they could have kept Hero, if they wanted to go for that really just like comfort pick type style, they just really needed to get someone onto like a better mid lane champion.
Yeah, so my big issue is nothing synergizes in this comp, and like, you know, Happy by 3, you know, you're saying that it's a comfort comp. Well, it 100% is a comfort comp. There's no doubt in my mind, because there's no other reason for me to build a comp that looks this honestly suspicious. Because, you know, you have the Blitzcrank Lucian, they want to go hard early, they don't really scale. Then you have the Lulu, she wants to scale. She has the Jax, I guess, they can scale. But Jax wants to split push, doesn't want a Lulu riding him the entire time. And then you have a Kled, which is looking for team fights. But your Jax is looking for split push, your Lucian's looking for duel, your Blitzcrank's looking for picks, your Lulu is looking for buff a carry that they don't really have. And, you know, I guess having no synergy and trading synergy for comfort can work. But they don't have the matchups to do it. Blitzcrank's playmaking. He's got the hook. He's got the picks. Who do you hook? You don't hook Malphite, he ults her team. Morgana's got a black shield, she can black shield anyone on that team just to keep them safe.
And let me tell you,
a spell shield, right?
If you hook Nunu, that motherfucker's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna press R, get a big ass shield, and be like, "Hey, thanks for the gap closer. Have fun dying."
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much exactly right. Like the only one he can feasibly pull on that team is Lux. There's just no one. Like Sivir spell shields, Nunu would love to be pulled. Malphite would love to be pulled. Morgana would once she gets Zanya's would also like to be pulled unless she gets immediately blown up. And just in case no one wants to be pulled, black shield done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's tough, and I really think it comes down to, you know, when you're in that position, your first thought is, wow, we really got trashed in lane phase, so let's just be so comfortable that we know we can win lane and figure it out from there, you know?
Yeah.
I think they're just thinking, let's just get far enough ahead in lane phase, and then we'll figure out the team fight when we get there.
Based upon the draft, Landon the old guys has to do 2 things, and they win for free. First one, don't disrespect them in laning phase. Lucian Blitzcrank has strong all-in. That much is pretty obvious. As well, the Kled can make things happen. So, like, just respect the fact that they actually still have options despite the fact that, you know, they may or may not be snickering about the comp that's been drafted against them. It's very easy to get into a mindset of disrespect, especially, you know, especially in situations where you're like, they can't do anything. They're just trolling at this point, bro. I don't even know what's going on. You can't let that mindset set in. So, you know, step 1, don't disrespect. Step 2, Jack's late game. Just make sure he doesn't hammer down your turrets, and just make sure
once
he
he
doesn't
gets
split push.
Trinity Force and Spears Shojin, it's gonna be really hard. I don't think there's a single person on the enemy team that's gonna be able to match that.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna roll over everybody. And the one thing, if I'm Jack, that you also have to be I am certainly not trying to get caught up in if there's like skirmishes like 2v2, 3v3s that are breaking out in the river. Yeah, I'm going there. If if you keep getting dragged away from your split pushing to these team fights, you're playing into. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Flames96 for subscribing to LCS.
You're annoying.
Okay, we get it. You're cool.
Thank you for the Twitch Prime. And if you haven't heard of Twitch Prime,
thank you. You
can link your Amazon Prime accounts to get 1 sub free. And let me tell you, if you don't sub to this channel, you're banned.
Wow, that's so cool. But you know what else is cool? Vita Milk. Make sure you head out to www.vitadisdesis.com. Get yourself some of that juicy, sweet Vita Milk. Not a plug, by the way. I swear.
Yeah, hey, who's a mod? Can someone come ban? He's not a sub. Get him out of here.
VitadisDesis.com.
Get him out of here.
Discount code Alpha. Discount code Alpha.
We hear like banging on the door right
it's Sean, if you don't sub to the channel, you're banned.
Oh,
so ban me.
Oh yeah, ban me.
Also, OPTSM fan is apparently a Legends celebrity now, because he has been mentioned on a podcast with Travis Gafford himself.
Oh.
Wow. But Travis McElroy? Oh, I love him.
So cool, dude. Woo. All right.
This is what we like to see. Level 1 shenanigans.
Yeah,
if you're
Blitzcrank,
you freaking going in.
Imagine thinking I'm loaded in yet.
We went over this, guys.
I'm talking about when that one caller called into that one. I'm drawing a blank on the name of the pod.
Yeah, no, I remember. I was just doing.
I'm talking to Sean.
He's talking about the dude who is like in a mid lane talent's getting passed up, blah blah blah. It's like, no, they're not. They're just not good.
Okay, I'm in.
Perfect.
Where are we at?
Hi,
Allen League.
10
All right,
seconds.
You're at 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, and I'm dead.
I too am at 10 seconds.
Wow.
Alright, I'm at 10 seconds.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
12, 13,
What?
14, 15.
It doesn't
16?
matter.
18.
As long as I'm on track.
Am I a little bit behind?
Yeah, you're behind. Here, I'll pause, like... There, I paused for like 2 seconds. What are you at?
Where you at?
30,
I'm at 30
31, 32, 33.
Same.
Perfect. Okay.
Good
Perfect.
enough.
I did the same thing. I just paused, counted with him, and then unpaused.
It's
Oh,
like,
level 1 shenanigans.
yeah, just the one thing I want to avoid is like literally the only thing that matters when you have the play-by-play on streamer is just making sure you don't have random people go like, ooh, ooh, like, 3 seconds before it happens. Like, otherwise, timing doesn't matter if you're ballpark, so... It's pretty convenient like that, but yeah, we're talking about level 1 shenanigans, and I don't know.
It's breaking out.
I don't know
That's
what
like
the heck that. I don't know what the heck that defensive posturing is from.
This is what we call. This is what we call ships in the night.
Yeah, it seems like they were just kind of like all running around mid, and then they just finally decided to do tons of stuff at the last minute. This is the smart move, actually pulling the Nunu up top side because they expect the invade. And they're actually going to call that off, and that's going to be a late move up start for Neil Steele, so that's kind of awkward. But, they still had Hillary Clinton down there, and they did not ward their own buff at all, so they're going to have no idea that Neil Steele is just not going to get a red buff. Although
Yeah, I mean...
Is this Ganween mid?
It is.
And Hoagie mid?
And wait.
To be fair, Ganween is a mid main.
Top? What is it?
I don't even know what's going on.
Lux Morgana bot is disgusting.
Double freaking. This is. They're trolling.
This is a great reaction flash.
Dude, Lux Morgana bot is absolutely not a troll.
Oh, the flash.
We've played it like 3 times. We've played it multiple times on my team and won all the games we've played it.
Oh,
it's
man, that was a doozy.
Oh my god, they actually got the first blood.
I'm stuffing up a little too far there. That's actually going to be the end of him. And that's not what you want to see if you're Hoagie's Heroes.
Never forget the time that I said that bot lane was good right before it got first blood.
I actually can't watch this game anymore. I'm 2 minutes in, and I don't want to watch this game anymore. I'm being serious.
I will say, though...
Is that mean?
Putting Ganween mid seems like a weird choice. I don't know why he's so afraid of the Kled matchup. And you're giving Kled a much easier top of the Sivir that to give him the ability to, get those 11 KDA, 16 KDA games. I think the Sivir is the much easier lane for that to happen.
He's over here counter jungling Krug, so he's up on CS and Slugga Slasher right now. Oh, what is going on this game?
Yeah, not a lot makes sense right now.
This is what we call the best kind.
Oh my god.
Someone start playing Benny Hill.
Okay, I have some perfect music for us, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be on it. Hold on a minute.
I hope it's Stardust Crusaders OST.
Did you watching JoJo?
Of course, I've been watching JoJo.
Nah, I know exactly. What
I voted that at our movie night for recruitment this week, we just watched 5 hours of JoJo.
JoJo, dude, hell yeah! Honestly, I'd be game all day. I'd literally fly back to Michigan right now
just to come do a chapter event
in the middle of the work week to do a chapter event where we watch 5 hours.
We were talking about Fiestas, boys. I got the Mexican hat dance up here. Speaking of doing dance, Neil Steele dancing around with a staff up there, bringing the gank in top way. But as that's going on, there's gank in the mid lane. Super Hoagie going to be brought extremely low, forced to flash out.
Flash and back when they're about equal on CS. That's gonna put Malphite real ahead.
Yeah, good thing it's a TP versus TP mid. So it's not going to matter that much unless they can actually capitalize off of Hoagie's teleport going down. That being said, he does have no flash, so look for a repeat gank from Slugga Slasher on that Nunu.
As much as I think this is a big hot take right now, I really like where Hoagie's heroes are at right now.
I kind of do
I think
too.
Jax is doing a good job controlling what he needs to control. Hero is super spooky on Lulu, and you know, Kled is holding up in a lane that should be like just stupid right now.
I'm gonna take a big disagree.
Ooh. Do I sense
When
dissension among
your
my
bot
ranks?
lane, yeah, when your bot lane ends up giving up first blood in a position where you're supposed to exude strength, while also your top lane user who is going up against a hyper late game AD carry is also down double the farm. I would be concerned about the state of affairs, but you know. That being said, bot lane is picking up a huge CS lead. If Mudkip CS's this wave well, it won't be big as it looks right now because that is a very big wave. But we'll have to see how well he's able to pick up this farm under tower.
Yeah, I mean, I think this bot lane's going well for them right now because I think Iron 4 Noob has just figured out how to right click and Mudkits and Fleeing Panda have not. Like that's literally it. Like Mudkits and Fleeing Panda had the lane control and. I feel like they just missed so much CS that they're kind of throwing it away. It's like that's why.
I think that's one thing you risk when you go double caster bot is taking that early game CS is much harder with a caster to an ADC proper.
But you know, there's always this concept called getting good, and
hashtag get good noob.
And let me tell you, it's an amazing thing when you learn how to farm on casters because. Possible. Mid laners do it all, and
oh yeah,
I
think it's possible mid lane. I'm saying doing it into someone whose champ is built around farming is probably a little.
I don't
harder.
I don't think the quality of the other champion at farming really matters. You just right click the minion.
Absolutely. Dude. Yeah, but you gotta make sure you right click
and freaking.
You gotta make sure you don't accidentally pick Gyrocopter, and it's this whole big thing.
Oh yeah,
those are the trades. Those are the trades that Hillary Clinton should have been looking for much earlier on, before the CS lead got.
Dude, you know I was gonna. Oh! Unstoppable Force comes out in the mid lane. Sluggish Lodge is there with the snowball as well. That's the biggest snowball ever, leading into one of the biggest kills ever. Hoagie goes down in the mid lane.
Biggest kill ever? More like, biggest, Lulu ever, with her ultimate also going down in that trade. I think that,
Ooh. Okay.
But he's taking this trade into a huge wave.
I don't know about this one. The wave's gonna straight up kill him, I'm pretty sure, if the boomerang blade doesn't do it for him. Wait, here comes the steal with the flash in! The slam, the empowerment! Woo! Grandmaster's Fight comes through, and he'll the steal! Getting that cleanup kill. He's asserting his dominance in that jungle matchup this game. Currently 16 CS ahead, so probably around 4 camps ahead, assuming not any lane camps. And the bind goes wide. That's Iron 4 needs to the trade. The flash comes in. The pull comes in. The black shield, though. It's going to save him. The heal comes out. Mudkips is going to be safe.
I will say, you know, it was definitely an interesting decision for Guy Fury to flash.
Oh, wait, here comes the visit in this bot lane. Mudkips going extremely low, but Sluggish Logic dropping that absolute zero. That's going to be the 2-for-1 in the bot lane on the side of Landon and the old guys, and that'll probably be their cue to start up this trade. It is an Infernal, so that's going to be a very good buff to their side.
Yeah, and this is really rough now for Hoagie's heroes, just on like a morale level, you know? Starting out a little behind and now potentially losing first Drake, that takes a toll on you when you're already down 1 game.
Oh my god, Neil's got balls of steel!
Can steal
going into the
Neil?
consume. Wait! How do you do that? How do you do it?
Sluggish Smite was so early.
Sluggish Smite was
so early.
How does
Sluggish
he do
Smite
it?
at 900.
It's Nudu Consume Smite! You shouldn't miss that!
Oh, I thought he...
940, I'm gonna kill Gad with it! No!
Dude, this is the Fiesta that I was talking about. The mist splash. All of it. This is the juice CS shit I've come to enjoy.
I really want to interview Neil the Steel for Steel MVP.
How does
of
this man,
the league of all time?
How does this man do this?
Is that the third or fourth one this series?
How is he so good at pressing F? I don't get it.
I'm sorry.
Wait, timeout. Timeout. F?
You heathen.
Yeah, Neil's Smite is on F.
Get out of here. F is for flash,
I
sir.
said F because Neil's Smite is on F. My flash is on F, but Neil's Smite is on F.
Okay.
Glad you're a friggin' adult.
Neil, sir, we're gonna have to have a talk after this.
Alright, hold on. Now, I'll be honest, I used to use flash on Neil too.
Maybe that's his secret.
I think both of them are perfect.
Maybe that is why he was so good at Smite stealing.
He has Smite on F.
It's because
it's actually genius. But oh man, you know, I've lost track of how many games I casted last split. And I've casted like 4 games. I've casted a decent amount of games, but finally, I think this is the game that's This is the game that's enough of a fiesta for it to break me. This is it, right? Wait, Neil brought Berserker Screams! Oh! Oh no!
I am desperate. If somebody can get that audio clip as the text tone on my phone, I will pay you cold hard cash for the audio of Vititties going.
I want to pay cold hard cash for me getting a psychiatrist because I'm gonna need therapy after this. I think Hoagie's gonna need therapy after actually turning around this dive. I spoke too soon. Oh my god, Hoagie's insane.
I told you, man.
Monster, dude.
It's scary. Hoagie's Lulu is nutty, man.
Also, sorry.
I think honestly, it's the fact that you have a tank. Like, you can't have no damage champions going up against the Lulu.
Also, I'm really sorry, chat. I apologize for not having Spotify Premium. That's my bad.
That's my bad.
Oh
my god.
My brain hurts.
Wow. I know Hoagie's Lulu is good, but it really is incredible to like see something like that out of him. I mean, that was clean.
Just 100 IQ.
Already coming through. He's not even going for a mid lane build. He's just hard committing.
He's going to the sensor, dude. He doesn't even care about 1v1s. This man built a sensor and killed them 1v2 in the turret dive. He doesn't care. Hoagie's a man.
Looks like he's going for frickin' what's it called?
I see more fairy charms, so that's the Hoagie we know and love. There's one thing this man loves, it's his fairy charms.
Oh my god, same. Hoagie and I are definitely brothers in that sense.
Oh god, can somebody please help me? We have nothing but mariachi music going on the stream right now, and I want to eat Mexican food now. I've never wanted to eat Mexican food so badly in my life.
Oh my god, we love that. Oh man. So yeah, Hoagie's Heroes now with the first gold lead in the series.
Wait, they have a... Oh my god. Savor the moment! Hoagie's Heroes
I think this moment's gonna last a while, man.
I was trash talking their
Mudkips. Okay. We need to take a pause here for a second because Mudkips bought a support item without having it at the beginning of the game because he's going for like some like esque type thing, but he's still taking farm, it looks like. And then he also, I didn't notice this, but I just noticed he went Glacial Augment. That man's got a Hextech Revolver sitting in his inventory right now.
So we're gonna say the GLP Morgana most likely, but one thing I would like to add here is that could actually be a really interesting and hilarious strategy if they'd waited for Fleeing Panda to get his ward stack. So I think the call might have been drop Spell Thieves on one of them, and they harass out of lane, right? They get the Spell Thieves stacked up, so then they get the ward. They go back, they get the ward upgrade, so then they can take CS and it won't block their Spell Thieves. And then the other one could potentially buy the support item. Then you transition into the mid game.
Big brain.
You transition into the mid game with double the wards of the other team. And like you can do like this, you know, this is Melody
Lux
bracket.
Is
like
taking support now,
Yeah.
or is taking farm now, dude. This is actually
Whoa,
super good.
but looks like Lux is taking lots of damage right now, and Iron4 Noob's actually found the kill. Slugger Slasher though, he's down here. Iron4 Noob is getting run down right now. The flash Sanson Slugger Slash is on a killing spree yet again this game. Absolute Zero comes out, Wildstone flashing out, Neil the Steel flashing forward. Ganman jumping on some force on the side, Super Hoagie brought extremely low, and it looks like it's landing. The old guys coming out on top in this fight right now. Mudkits bringing down Wall of Sound. They're diving Hoagie under the turret. Ganwin gets the kill. That's gonna be a 4-for-0 on the side of landing in the old guys, and that's most likely gonna mean this bot tier 1 tower as well.
Yeah, fantastic from them on that fight. I think that was when you said a second ago, you're like, oh no, I trash talked their comp. I was about to say, well, you trash talked their team fight and they're just winning lane phase, so we'll see what happens. And I think that is exactly what you said. When Jax wants to jump into the back like that and everyone else is fighting around a different area, all of a sudden you've got a split in Hoagie's Heroes that is just going to be filled by kills from our, you know, if any of them had their own clan tag, maybe I'd remember their name. Brats. That actually, when I subbed for them, we had the same thing. We had 5 different clan tags.
That's pretty quality, honestly. You know, Neil Steel though, 107 CS right now, 1-1 and 2 on this Jax, so got a decent CS tally up here, but Slugger Slasher though 4-3 on this Nunu. He's had some pretty amazing map pressure thus far. Those snowballs, those gangs have come in clutch this game. But, you know, if I'm Hoagie's Heroes, I'm not too scared about my spot right now. We have this massive CS lead on the Lucian in bot lane. Lulu has the center. This Jax is still a threat.
It's not as massive as you think, because you have to keep in mind the big brain support strats coming now. You got Lux is now taking farm, so if total together, it is only like 25 CS.
Does Lux finish the coin though? Like, let me check this one.
Yep, you've seen it.
Okay, yeah.
Drop wards.
Because it's yeah, but it gets 1 ward for free when you upgrade it to a Nomad. So okay, it's just 707 gold. It's been finished, so that means technically the strategy is viable. So now Mudkits just needs to finish the Spell Thieves. He cannot be taking any more CS. He's earned 99 gold from this Frostfang so far. He needs the, I think the next objective is he needs to finish that Frostfang. Also, let the Lux farm up right now, because Morgana's got the Glacial Augment. She has the utility to be useful right now, but you give the Lux farm and you let the Morgana get that Warning Totem. That's going to be a Warning Totem that literally nobody on Hoagie's Heroes can answer. They should have twice the ward output this game because of that. Neil the Steel found Slugga in the mid lane. Paul going to go just wide though. Oh, fancying the re-engage though. Satterfield's pot. Both teams disengaging in the mid lane though. Ganwin though is currently split pushing the side against Hillary Clinton. Knocked him off that Scar. Unstoppable Force comes through. He's looking for the all-in. Hillary Clinton's gonna flash out and barely get the safety.
Genuinely impressed he got away. That was played pretty clean.
It's a good flash. I like it.
Yeah.
Hoagie's here is kind of down, but they're definitely not out. Yeah, I agree. And Gavin Fury has been found in the jungle by Neil the Steel. Wall of Sound as well here. I don't know where that pole's going, but I know where Guy Fieri's going. The answer is back to base. Oh. That's a kill for Neil the Steel. Ooh, that got dark.
That is what we like to call a turbo back. He really wanted
the turbo back. You know what that reminds me of? The turbo ant.
Oh, I don't know, dude. It's pretty hard to, but honestly, in that one, like, he was running into the enemy jungle, clearly looking for somebody to kill him, so he'd get back quicker.
Oh
god, this game's breaking my brain. I love it though. This is quality.
Oh, it's been great. 11 out of 10, big fan.
Honestly, this game.
You know what my favorite part about this game is going to be? Whoever wins, I want to see what the MVP vote's going to be, because nobody is like hard taking over this game right now. It's just a bunch of mixed bag plays all over the place.
So far, Slogga's been doing really well. Once again, his ganks have really made it happen. But also, Ganwin is full AP this game with Sorcerer's Shoes.
Yeah, dude. Hillary Clinton would have had a bad matchup into, but if you're not going to build any armor, he can run you down.
Oh man. I think all these heroes just needs to collect themselves a little bit. Wait, Iron Fortnite going in the back line, flashing forward, just gonna get CC comboed. Brought down, Slash is unstoppable, but Neil Steele's going crazy in the back line. Fling Bandits drop, that's so much DPS coming in from the Jax, that's gonna force the flash out from Slash. Meanwhile, though, Guy Fieri just pushing away this top turret, though, means that overall, Land of the Old Guys gonna be fine with that trade.
Is that Huni with the famous Lucian flank? That is
yeah, except unlike Huni, he just kind of straight up died.
Nope. Huni tends to pretty much straight up die when he tries to flank on Lucian as well.
I mean, yeah, if one of the CG games today was anything to go off of. I remember when Huni used to dump on people with Lucian, but now every time he brings it out, it's just like an int machine.
Dude, he's never dumped on people with Lucian.
What do you mean? He
has his record on Lucian is terrible. It is by far his worst champion. Yet he brings it out all the time. He dumps on people in lane, but he always plays it like a traditional top laner from there. And even though it's still just an ADC, it's a big for him.
That's actually quality.
But his Irelia game today was actually fucking insane.
All right, so what were we gonna say, Keegan?
I just wanted to note while you were talking about Huni that the other day, this is more important.
Goodbye. The flash comes out, but saved by Guy Fieri. Wall of sound can get brought down on the back line, but the fight's playing out on the other side. Neil Steele has found Mudkips. Fleeing Panda forced to go golden mode. Neil Steele is going absolutely ham in this back line right now. Guy Fieri brought down. So far, it's a 3 for 3. Can they find any more? It looks like the front line is on the side of Land of the Old Guys. Is going to disengage for that one. But wait, Neil Steele, he's looming in the background. He might be hungry for it. Nope.
Both of these junglers are just massive right now.
Oh god, Neil Steele's actually 6-1 with the Blood Razor Berserker's Trinity.
That is what we like to call attack speed.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna flash right out of that one. Keeping himself safe, but the snowball coming in from Slash is gonna find anyone. Down Hillary Clinton with the knockup. The teleport as well, coming out from Guy Fieri. They're really posturing to try and get control of this dragon side right now. And yeah, it looks like this is going to be a dragon probably going over to Landon and the Old Guys here. Not really much that Hoagie's Heroes can do with Neil being so low. And that is going to be the dragon.
So, in this lull, I was going to say, with Nate talking about Huni, one of the funniest things I've ever been a part of was playing a game with Nate recently where we were getting absolutely trashed. So he just started cheering on the third person in our chat. I don't remember who it was, but every time we got into a team fight, he would just start yelling the name of a pro and telling them to do something that pro does.
Like we had a rumble, and then we got a Lucian, and so we're like Lucian was like the last person in the fight. I just start yelling, "All right, dude, double lift. I need you to do. Just go in."
But you said it was so much like a sincere coach voice. So you're like, okay, double lift. All right.
All right, now listen here, you piece of trash. You're gonna carry this game.
You're a pizza.
And then I'd yell at Rumble. Always, I'd be like, Huni. Like at one point in time, like our Rumble actually did get like a fucking pentakill.
Yeah,
I knew it was a quad because I said put it on the page.
Yo, dog, you're looking like the Leaning Tower of Pisa because you're a piece of trash.
Because you're a piece of shit.
Oh, man. So, anyway, going forth in this mid-game right here, the first thing that stands out to me, Neil Steele here, 6-1 on this Jax. He's in a great position overall to start having an impact on this game. That being said, though, Hoagie's Heroes currently down 2.6k gold, but they do have an Infernal Drake. So overall, I'd say both teams in pretty decent spot right now. I think we're going to start looking for some of these team fights to start playing out. Check what Neil the Steel is doing. His flanks have been immaculate thus far, and you know, check for that position. These next few fights going forward are going to be likely what's going to decide was so far a relatively even game.
Yep, my Discord connection sucks. So that is why we are playing PMALCS Mad Libs.
We're playing PMALCS
Mad Libs! That's actually so good. The engage comes out though! Here we go into the front line! Gateway drops the ult, and here Slugger Slash is so deep in this front line right now. It's a slobber knocker of a fight. Both teams backing off.
What?
Nobody has died so far. Ooh, the binding catches him in the back line. Wall sound. Get bounding as well. Neil the Steel's low. He's looking for the re-engage. Super Hoagie gonna go down, and Mudkip's his pull though. That's gonna finally be the first kill of this extended fight.
That fight was absolutely wild. I mean, come on.
Oh, that's gross. Come on, they have families. Oh my god, dude.
He said slobber knocker, not slobber knockers. Slobber knocker. Friendly.
Slobber sloshers? Now, what's the game plan if we're Hoagie's heroes? You know, where do we go from here? How do we push Neil's lead? Do we play macro? What's?
I'm getting some requests that we turn off Spotify as
lame. Well. I mean, I already did it, but lame.
3 casters and Spotify. Why was that a thing that was happening?
Because this is what we call quality content.
This is quality content.
Overstimulate your brain.
Yeah, I'll be honest, dude. Like TriCast was setting us up for overstimulation already. I just had to hammer it home, you know.
Dude, this Malphite is going really AP, dude. Or like not even just like little AP, like big boy AP, like just smacking him. This is what we call vision control, where you take a ward away from the enemy team and place your own, and do your best to maintain this position so that you can win the game.
Looking forward into this game though. Some ghosts are coming out. Nothing happening just yet, but thing to look out for is this Cloud Drake can be spawning in 15 minutes, and neither team has actually acquired either ward control or positioning on that side, so look for a spicy fight to break out as we start transitioning towards this dragon. It is Landon and the old guys, though, who have gotten the jump on this dragon, but Hoagie's heroes look to be going towards that Baron, and that pressure alone is going to be enough to draw Landon and the old guys away from that dragon. They cannot risk that trade.
I don't know, man. I feel like Dragon for Baron when you're down 2 mountains.
Ooh, Neil the Flash over the wall goes in. He's into the backline already. Guy Fieri going to be out, though. That's a great Malphite. All to stop that. Slugger Slash are going godlike as 3 people have already fallen. Flash forward from Ganwian. Super Hogue is flashing out as well, and another Snowball's coming out. And overall, that's going to be a 3-for-0 in favor of Landon and the old guys, and that should likely be a Baron buff going over to them as well.
What we're seeing
definitely
here
a
is
fight.
I'll
just stop there.
Prowess.
What's the fight?
what we're seeing here is just team fight difference. Like the team, this on the side of so much easier.
Yeah, Landon and the old guys has consistently executed in mid-to-late game team fight through both games this series. You could argue that game 1 they displayed dominance just throughout, Slugger just running it down all the lanes, but I would also probably, I think I have to argue that the main turning point has just been Landon and the old guys playing together and doing rather well in these team fights. Both games.
Yeah, and I think... My cat has started to be a disaster behind me, sorry. I think that's the fight that, if you're Hoagie's heroes, crosses the line from we're a little behind to feeling a little bit helpless. I mean, when you lose a fight that handedly, that gives up a Baron and a Dragon, it just... I mean, I'm not to say it's impossible for them to come back, but I think morale-wise, that's a tough one mentally to come back from.
Yeah, and I agree, but perhaps a little bit of overcommittal to start that fight. So expending the flash for Guy Fieri there, if you're on the side of Neil the Steel, is kind of a rough thing to do. Especially because then you see Guy Fieri splashes out, and then you look at the state the fight is in. You have a flashless Jax basically solo on the front line, right? And Guy Fieri is flashed into the back line. So now it's a set up battle line.
We have a more important question to address. I'm sorry to interrupt you. From Garfield Juice brings up, where is the War Magi's Nunu?
The what?
Warmog's Magi's.
Probably the same place the Glacial Augment, Morgana, and Lux bot lane is. Just, I have no answer for that. The Sensor Mikhail's full support Lulu mid, the Bloodraiser, Berserker's Greaves, Jax, Jungle, like nothing about this game makes any sense anymore, so like the answer, yes. The answer is just yes. The fight's gonna be engaged right here. Landon the old guy's cleaning house already. That's likely gonna be the game for them. That's a quick 4 for 0. Ganwian ulting forward. That's a triple kill for Guy Fieri as Ganwian finds Super Hoagie on the back line. A clean ace for Landon the old guys. Iron 4 Noob gonna have to do his best double lift impression, but it's not gonna be nearly enough.
Double lift.
Gets blown straight up, and Landon the old guy's gonna close the series out 2-0.
Absolutely. GG, boys. I think, honestly, Hoagie's second item, I think, was one of the big turning points of that game. You know, after the Ardent Sensor, which I totally get why he started it, but after you have the Ardent Sensor and you get a kill out of a 2v1 and survive, all of a sudden you're up 2-0. And I feel like the next step is to start pushing offense items. You know, you're ahead. You're the only person on your team at that exact moment who was ahead. And you push that advantage, you know, and I think going instead for some more reserved support defensive items doesn't help you push that advantage the way Hoagie needed to.
So let's talk MVP. I actually want to float the idea that old Sivir deserves the. She did a very good job.
Really important question about that. Can ADCs win MVP if they're in the top lane?
No.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it was top lane? Is it technically an ADC? I don't think so. I think it's allowed. I think we can allow it. I think it can be allowed. I don't know.
I swear to God, if a Sivir wins
we're
MVP,
getting some mixed reviews in the chat though.
That's the biggest
ADCs can't win MVP.
That would actually be the biggest. Oh man.
But he put out the deeps. He stayed safe. He solo killed Lucian, which doesn't make sense. Lucian doesn't get solo killed. And then just carried fights. Just good job. Just did it.
I completely agree. ADCs.
But ADCs can't win MVP, so I have to give it to Slagaslasha. So.
You say.
Ooh, yeah. We currently have a tie, and now Slag is in the lead.
Yep. Sorry, buddy. ADCs can't can't win MVP.
I hate this so much. I hate this game. I hate this league. Just kidding. I love you people.
Virgin brain.
No, it was fun. See, now I wanted to wake up tomorrow and be productive, but I'm like in such a league mood. I want to play now.
I am tired and going to bed now.
I want to die.
I mean, you're not going to bed now. You're doing an interview, my friend.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Gotta get that boy up here.
Oh.
You're right. All right. Slagaslasha, get your butt in here, because I think
you're pretty much game 2 MVP as well.
Well, he definitely was at least one of them.
Yep, yeah. You're 2 votes ahead in game 2, so you're the only one. Get your butt in here.
Congratulations, you did it.
Congratulations, you did it.
Wow.
You did it.
All right, everyone, let's go down to
Slaggy boys.
Let's go down to where's our Did they just? Oh, we aren't even in casters. That's our first problem.
Yeah, no, we're in regular one. There he is. Let's go.
Oh,
good job. Claps all around.
Woo! Congratulations.
This is the first time I've won MVP, so I'm very, very happy.
Slaga, remember that time that within 2 minutes you asserted your dominance and then didn't stop for another hour?
I think he inserted his dominance.
That's a good point.
It was a spear and a big one.
What is it like to be objectively the most dominant player in the PMA LCS today?
I mean, definitely. This is the first week I've popped off like this.
GG's, by the way. Good job.
Yo, bro, you're flat. You flashed over that Morgana binding and then smacked them in their face to level up and then dunk them. Yeah, I think
you got a stiffy there?
Had a little bit of an accident.
A little bit. I gotta tell you, I also seeing you kill somebody with your smite was one of the more arousing things I've ever experienced.
No,
just walking up and just pressing that button.
I got there in time for someone to say, like, you know, you probably should have smited the Infernal Drake. And I'm like, I would have, but it was on cooldown.
No, I mean, my argument was, I was going to say you should have smited the Baron, even though it seemed safe, because you can always get stuff stolen. And I think that Dragon was just a good example of, like, even when you think it's obviously secure and go off to, like, kill someone, because you're like, who needs the smite? I'll go kill someone.
See, the Baron, it was on cooldown there, too.
Oh, really? From what?
I have a really bad habit of using my smite for damage.
Same.
I'm also gonna small flame you here. How do you lose a smite fight as Nunu?
Neil the Steel is insane.
Like that was like 5-10 seconds. Like I had no idea what was going on. Like I kept pressing Q smite, and I was like, my Q's not going off. What's going on?
You just Q and then you smite.
I know.
I don't know what happened. I got scared. I pressed Q, flashed, and somehow flash wasn't smite. It was bad.
I guess. I don't know.
When smite, when flight becomes smash, you hate to see it.
All right. So I have a question for Hoagie. What? This is not playing. I'm just genuinely curious because your last team comp seemed very interesting. I want to know what was going through your guys' head.
Okay, so first of all, I wanted to play Lulu so badly this split. So I managed to make it somehow work by putting it in the mid lane.
I was so happy.
And were you ready for the lane assignments? Because those lane assignments for damn sure.
Oh, we needed every second of pick ban and the draft phase to figure out where we were putting people. We had no idea what was going on.
Okay, straight up. Here's what you should have done. You should have just had Ganween top against Kled because Malphite shits on everybody who isn't who's an auto attack based champion because he's OP. Then you tell him build armor instead of AP, so in the lane, and then Morgana and Lux mid. Nunu jungle. There you go. Problem solved.
Dude, does any of this really even matter when my boy Landon's out here ganking and banking, brother? He's getting the monies, you know? He's getting
the lane games made me sad. Nunu snowballing into trying to kill me multiple times with the Malphite ult made me sad.
The only reason that you got that outplay because I thought we were going to kill you quicker, and I didn't ult in time.
Oh no.
It felt really bad.
Yeah, you need more damage in order to kill a Lulu. I have shield and polymorph for you.
Okay.
Well, that's like, okay, here's the thing. Honest to God, if people don't start banning this Malphite.
Yeah, like straight up, tell him to stop building AP because he does just as much damage if he's full armor and builds a Abyssal Mask.
Well, this time
that
it was
way
like...
he also has a fucking mallet proc that takes up the entire lane.
Yeah, but he wanted to go AP this time. He's been on the tank version so many times.
Bro, I mean, it's
you hear me, Ganween? You in there?
Dude, it's females, yes, bro. We can do what we want. You want AP Malphite? You got AP Malphite.
AP Malphite was probably the right call, considering if you wanted to dive a little damage.
Yeah.
You're not going to kill me.
The fear was that this Jax gets too big, and then we can't burst it. So the AP Malphite gives us that extra burst.
You have Sivir, though. Like, you don't need to worry about sustained DPS ever.
But Jax blocks auto attacks.
But then Lulu buffs as well for the whatchamacallit. So AP Malphite works.
Either way, I mean, did it work? Yes. Therefore, I'm happy.
Alright, so I got my question. Considering you said this is your first MVP interview, this question should be new to you. So, hypothetical scenario, Landon. You're going out tonight to celebrate this win, and you go to a bar. What drink are you having?
Ooh. Oh god, the Lindsay Lohan. Do you know what that is?
No, what?
That is the Lindsay Lohan.
Hear me out. So the Lindsay Lohan.
It's just crack. That's it.
Just a bowl of crack. Just a bowl of crack.
One crack.
So there's another drink out there called the Redheaded Slut. And the Redheaded Slut is like it's grenadine and some other things, but a Lindsay Lohan is a redheaded slut with just a little bit of Coke.
Oh god.
Like actually, like straight up?
Not Coca-Cola, bro. Come on.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
Like, I figure the reason
man, like, actually about to go do some Coke.
I figure the reason it has Coke in it is for the non-sexual double entendre, but like either way, it works well.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think on that note, that's going to be a great place to wrap up the stream tonight.
No way Menbung's going to be mad at us for that.
Can't top that one.
Not a chance.
I cannot top that one. So on that note, on behalf of the stream team here, both teams, everyone in chat, thank you everyone for coming out here tonight. We cannot wait to see you guys at a very... PMA LCS match coming soon to us very soon. I can't even say words anymore. So the next match that's going to be hitting us is going to be Biscuit Force 5 versus Katarina Wine Mixer tomorrow, Sunday at 8 p.m.
Sunday.
Along with that, you can also catch Noble 5 versus Location 69 Sasuke Defense Battalion at the same exact time. That being said, it currently doesn't have a stream, so maybe not. Also, more games tomorrow. At 10, Club Penguin versus Area 51 Naruto Assault Legion, and Labby's Lusty Lads versus Saving Private Reckless. We cannot wait to see you guys. Thank you for coming out tonight, and we'll catch you guys soon.